on in before I start building on the subject matter for today. Hopefully everybody is having a powerful Friday thus far, man. And hopefully y'all got a little time to chop it up with the kid, man. I got some things I want to get off my chest in regards to society, man. Y'all know what's happening. Y'all know what's going on out here, man. Y'all know how interesting this world is. And so we gonna focus on it. We gonna chop it up. We gonna build on the current events that's going on within society these days, man. So like I said, hopefully y'all got some time to chop it up with the kid. Kyra Kalani, peace. What's going on with you, queen? What's happening? What's the word? Justin, peace. What's happening? Oh, for sure. For sure. Definitely trying this, man. They definitely trying this. And like I said this about 10 years ago. I talked about society, and I'm glad I'm not a part of society. So when I say society is doomed, I remove myself from society, man. I don't really too much care about the mainstream. I don't follow what everybody else is following like that. So I'm not a part of society. A lot of these folks, the masses, what we call them, they are doomed. They are doomed. You got to separate yourself from the masses. You got to separate yourself from the mainstream in order to save yourself. At this particular point, man, it's about survival of the fittest. It's about self-preservation and things of that nature, because it's getting real in the field out here, man. The agenda, like the agendas, man, plural, like we are being bombarded with these agendas, man. Like now is the time. Like they about to hit us with something real, because they throwing a lot of things in our face right now. I mean, we faced with a lot of different agendas at this current moment, to the point where they about to slap us with something real, man, and we not going to be ready for it at all. Sean, peace. Miss Donnie, peace. Queen, what's happening? Hey, Kyrie said, yeah, the Matrix, man, and it's real. It's real. Like, it's real in the field, man. I mean, soon as you tap into social media, one agenda after another. Soon as you tap in, you can't even run from it, man. You just got, at this point, you just got to have that strong mind to be able to say, look, I ain't even going to focus on this. I ain't even going to tap into that. Because soon as you tap into social media, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, you being bombarded with the agenda. Just pick your agenda, man. Y'all know all the agendas that's out here. Soon as you tap in, there it go, right in your face. Right in your face, man. There's nothing you can do about it. Agenda right there. I don't care how you try to filter out your friends list, the people that you follow. The agenda is real. The agenda is real. Craig, peace, what's happening? Appreciate you tapping in. Magic Realms, what's happening? Nice, for sure. The agenda is real, man. Like, they doing a great job trying to, as we would say, feminize the black man. Like, that's happening. The black woman, her value is just continuing to go down because, again, they have created this whole gender war between the black man and black woman. So we at odds there. The black man is just becoming more soft by the day, and they pushing that. They pushing that type of image. That's all they want to see. They want to see the black man be soft, and then they want to create this tension between him and the black woman, doing a great job. And the black child is just so confused. They don't know what to do. Like, they just winning out here. And then on the health end, they just got us sick. They got us getting shots that's killing. Like, they just got us all over the place, man. They just got us all over the place. They've got us all over the place. Like, we all messed up, man. Black people in America, we all messed up. We all messed up on a massive scale. As they would call it, a macroscopic scale. Like, they got us. They got us. Hey, Young Moolah, peace, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, for sure. Evan, everything is cool my way. Everything is peaceful, man. I'm just analyzing society, man, and just really observing, man, just paying attention to all the nonsense that's going on out here, man. They just got us, though, man. They got us. They got us collectively, man. And then on top of that, like I said, on top of having us individually, they got us fighting one another collectively. So, again, whatever they decide to hit us with, when they decide to hit us with it, we gonna be so unprepared, it's gonna be ridiculous, man. We gonna be so unprepared, it is ridiculous, man, because again, we can't even agree amongst one another. The black man and the black woman can't even get on the same page. Every time you look up on YouTube, we arguing with one another. Or it's a black man saying this about black women, and or it's a black woman saying this about black men. Like, we can't even agree on that end. So they got us. They got us, man. Like the baby so confused, the children just confused, we confused. Man, it's real. We can't get on the same page for anything. We can't even get on the same page about being healthy. We can't even get on the same page about historical facts. Like, historically speaking, this system then had it out for us in regards to eliminating us. We can't even agree to simple stuff like that you can just look up and validate. Like, you can literally look this up. Books have been written. Documentaries are out that shows and proves that this system has used us as guinea pigs for a very long time. We can't even agree to that. You can provide all the evidence and the facts, and people still will not believe what you are saying. Or no, I don't want to say believe. They won't accept what you are saying, because you can't believe in the fact. You can't believe in the truth. You either accept it or reject it. So it's like they still reject it. So we can't even agree on that. We can't even agree on something as simple as that. Like, historically speaking, they have been experimenting on us. They have been using us as guinea pigs. They have been striving to wipe us out. Not even striving. They have been wiping us out. This should be something that we can all agree on. Should be something that we can all agree on. But do we? No, we don't. We don't. Like, so it's pathetic out here, man. It is pathetic. That's why I continue to press on that those of us with like minds, we need to stick together. We need to stick together, because when things pop off, trust me, I'm not going to be dealing with the masses, man. I'm coming to find y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? When things get real, I need to know where y'all finna be at. I'm going to need to link up with y'all, man. I ain't about to be linking up with the people around here. No. Most of them are deaf, dumb, and blind, and I ain't going to survive. So I'm going to have to find y'all. I'm going to have to find those of us with like minds. That's how we going to survive. That's survival of the fittest that we talking about. We not going to survive if we hanging amongst everybody else. The masses, we ain't going to survive. We ain't going to survive. So when everything pop off, matter of fact, that's something we need to discuss. When things get real in the field, because it's looking like things really going to get real in the field, man, they going to hit us with something that's just going to be crazy. We need to, I feel like we legit need to agree on a spot. So if things ever got serious and popped off, there should be an undisclosed location that we all know to go. Like, I almost feel like that's something that we need to do. Now, of course, we wouldn't acknowledge that on here. Ain't gonna do that. But I feel like if things got real serious, real in the field, we should have an undisclosed location that we can go to. Those of us with like minds, man. Those of us with like minds, we should have a spot that we can go to. It's like, cool, we gonna go to such and such, because everything get real in the field. Now we linked up. Now we gonna carry out the strategy that we devised in order to save self. Because, man, a lot of these people just lost causes, man. I hate to say it, but a lot of these people out here lost causes, man. Lost causes. Sean, appreciate that donation. Appreciate that donation, my brother, for sure. You already know we gonna keep pushing. You already know. I'm never gonna stop. And I done been threatened a million times in regards to what I talk about. I get deleted by family members, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, man. I done been there, done that. And I'm never changing up my approach, never changing up the message, not happening. You know what I'm saying? I never sell my people out, none of that. Like, that would never happen. I done been threatened. I'm pretty sure I have been rejected from a lot of jobs because people looked me up on Facebook and YouTube back in the day and was like, nope, can't hire that, brother. Not happening. So I already know. So, hey, I'm taking this message with me until until I expire here, you know? Hey, Kyra, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I might have to tap into that. Craig, and that's what we always and there we go, Craig. Like, if I could put that on the screen, I would, but I'm on this phone here. But that's what every time people hear me talk, that's what I focus on. I don't focus on the faults of the black man. I don't focus on the faults of the black women. Yes, we have our faults, you know, so I'm not one to highlight our faults to put us at odds with one another. If I point out the fault, it's so that we can go back, work on ourselves, and improve upon those faults. You know, so we should always, first it starts with yourself. See, that's that knowledge of self. That's where it starts. It starts with self. Once you get yourself in order, then everything else is going to unfold according to that. And that includes the family. So, but it starts with yourself, man. You got to get yourself. You got to get your mental in order first. Then when you get your mental in order, now you able to find that partner, see? You able to find that spouse, that partner, whatever the case may be. Then y'all come together and what they say, give birth to the best part. Now we got the family structure in order. But a lot of people skip that first step, working on oneself. We can't control the lust, these physical desires and things of that nature. See, we let that type of stuff control us. We let that type of stuff control us, man. We don't know how to master that. We got to master cravings when it comes to foods. We got to master those desires, the lust, things like that get us in trouble. See, we haven't learned to master those emotions, which is just energy emotion. We ain't learned to master those things, man. And that gets us in a lot of trouble. Got to work on yourself, man. You got to learn how to master those emotions, man. You got to attain that discipline, that consistency, like that structure, man. That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to strive for. Jeremiah, peace, peace. What's happening? Thunder, peace. Louisiana, my brother, peace. Miss Donnie, for sure, starts with self. It starts with self. Like I always go back to that. That's what it starts with. It starts with self. You have got to work on yourself first. You have got to do that. And a lot of times, especially when it comes to who we decide to have children with, be in relationships with, a lot of times we don't do that. A lot of times, man, to be honest, to be perfectly honest with y'all, man, a lot of times, man, our relationships are a result of the previous relationship and how trash it was. So a lot of these relationships just be like rebound relationships, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we just end up sleeping with a person because of the previous relationship that we was in. It was so trash. It's like, man, I'm trying to forget it. So I'm going to just go out here and I'm going to just go sleep with a bunch of people and things of that nature, man. So a lot of times that be the case, man. That be the case. A lot of people don't be wanting to admit it, especially a lot of dudes, man. A lot of times that's what be happening out here, man. You got scarred and you about to go out here and you feel like it's payback or revenge, man. Or some people just be so used to being in relationships or being with a person that they can't fathom being alone with themselves. So we be having a lot of stuff like that going on, man. Jump into something when you are ready, man. Don't jump into something because you feel like you got to be in a relationship. Like that's the wrong approach. That's the wrong approach, man. Just because you're afraid to be alone, you feel like you got to be in a relationship. It's the worst thing you can do. That's the wrong thing you can do. And I know a lot of people that fit that bill. They are in relationships right now simply because they're afraid to be alone. That's not good. Those are not good intentions. You in a relationship because you're afraid to be alone. Because you just used to being with somebody. Nah. Get used to being with yourself. Terenzo, peace, what's happening? All right, let me go back and read some of these comments, man. Y'all have been dropping some little Jews in the comments. Hold on. Craig, for sure, keep the spot on code. We're gonna talk more about that, though. That's important. I feel like we got to do that. Hey, Kyra, man, I got my own website. I just gotta start promoting that joint. But I do have a website. I got like several websites, man. I be doing some of everything, man. I got like 2 or 3 websites under my name, under different names. I just don't use them joints, but I need to start using those joints because, again, once it get real on the field on here and they start deleting channels and whatnot, then I got to have the backup going. And it really shouldn't even be a backup. It should be the primary source, my website, to be honest with you. So I just got to utilize that website, but I do got websites out here. I just don't be on those joints, man. Back in my blogger days when I used to type. Oh, Sean, for sure. The black sheep, that's a positive. It's a benefit to being a black sheep. I love being a black sheep. I wouldn't want to be a white sheep, so I'm cool with being a black sheep. Benefits me. I'm good. Oh, yeah, Ms. Donnie, for sure. Yeah, the secrecy is important. See, we got to move like that. We got to move in secret. I speak in code when it comes to certain things because they out here watching. Big brother is watching, as they say. Justin, for sure, man. And that's what I'm trying. And that's what's crazy, man. What you just said, Justin, is the reason why I say society is doomed. because they are a lot of people are telling people to make educated, informed decisions. Well, in order for somebody to make an educated decision or an informed decision, then they got to have info on both sides. But what they are doing is they are deleting one side of the argument. So people are only seeing one side. So it's one-sided, it's lopsided. So how is somebody able to make an informed decision when they are only informed in regards to one side? That's hypocrisy, man. You can't tell people to make an educated decision, an informed decision, but then you deleting the whole entire. That's exactly what they do. So it's not fair out here, man. It's not fair out here. You telling people to make an informed decision. You telling people to make educated decisions, do their research, but then you deleting the research that goes against what you want them to do. So that's all bad, but that's what's happening, though. That's what's happening. That's how they regulate the internet, man. That's exactly what's happening. Evan, you said, what do I think about Kevin Samuels? I mean, me personally, I don't tune in to dude like that. I mean, I don't really tune in to dude like that, man. Dude give me some I just get weird vibes from dude, man. So I don't really tune in to dude. I really don't tune in to a lot of people, to be honest with you. But I really don't be tuning in to dude like that. Don't necessarily really care for him like that. I know a lot of people swear by his content or whatever the case may be. I'm not one of them. But I really can't give you a real in-depth response because I don't really listen to dude like that. So I would really have to go back, do the knowledge to dude, and then come back and give you like a more in-depth response. I just heard like clips here and there, and the little clips that I would hear here and there, and the stuff that I would watch, I never could really make it through dude's content for whatever, it's just something about dude didn't necessarily sit well with me, man. Every time I sit and try to watch dude, so I just went on and moved forward, moved past that. Sweet Tea, peace, what's happening? D still for sure, man. Like I said, a lot of people be making a lot of mistakes, committing a lot of errors when it comes to who they choose to be with. A lot of times people choosing to be with people for the wrong reasons. People even having babies for the wrong reasons, man. Like, think about that, man. People are bringing babies into this world under bad conditions. You bringing a baby in the world because you feel like you want to get them out the way while you young so you can have your fun while you older. So therefore, you just rushing to have babies out here because you want to have them while you young. You pretty much, at this point, you ain't caring who you have the babies by or with. You just want to get them out the way while you're young. Like, it's people that's literally out here saying stuff like that. Yeah, I just want to have my babies while I'm young, get them out the way so I can go ahead and enjoy my life while I'm older. Like, that's your whole motive behind having these children early. You don't care anything about how you bring them up. The environment that they are brought up in, you just want to have them while you're younger so you can enjoy your life while you're older. Like, you can't enjoy your life. Like, yeah, man, we ain't even finna go there. Underdrift of peace, what's happening? Yeah, this early morning joint today. Early bird gets the worm today. Oh, Miss Donnie, man, yeah, I got the website. I just got to start sharing that mug and promoting that joint. But I got it. I got it on deck. Honestly, when I create some more of my little immune powders that I'll be making, I'm gonna put it on the website. So I'm gonna bring the website back when I make some more of those joints, which should be soon. Maurice, peace, what's happening? Terenzo, definitely a big myth. Big myth. Rashawn, peace, what's happening? Justin, that man, listen, selfish and crazy. And then on top of that, Justin, you got the people, a part of the alphabet community, who have chosen a lifestyle that naturally doesn't enable them to have babies, but they still want to have babies. That right there lets you know how twisted that is, man. Like, you want to engage or indulge in a lifestyle that naturally wouldn't enable you to have babies, but you still want babies. like your body is naturally letting you know what's up. Your body is naturally letting you know that the way that you living is unnatural, because naturally you want babies, you want a family. You know what I'm saying? So that's letting you know the conflict that has been created in the mind right there. When you choose to indulge in a lifestyle that naturally would not enable you to have children, but your mind's still telling you you want a baby. You want babies. You want a family. Well, how you going to create that family? Well, of course, they got ways to go about that now. But, like, people don't be paying attention to that, man. People don't pay attention to that. People don't pay attention to that. That's one reason why I say what I say about that lifestyle. It's like, man, y'all know deep down that that is an unnatural way to live, because whole while you craving things that are natural. How you gonna be? Listen, and people always, well, you ain't. I got gay people in my family. We all got gay people in the family. Some people, most people, you know what I'm saying. We all know a gay person or two. Like, we all know that. You know what I'm saying. So again, it is what it is. The shoe fits where. If you feel some type of way, you just gonna feel some type of way. People coming at the heterosexual community hard these days, so we just got to eat it. So y'all just got to eat the criticism y'all getting too. So if you are a lesbian, and you out here dating another lesbian that embodies a man, what are you saying? What are you really saying to yourself? You are a lesbian and you go talk to another woman, but you want her to dress like a dude, talk like a dude, act like a dude, speak like a dude. You want her to do everything like a man. What is that telling you? Man, that is confusion. You are confused. You want to be a lesbian, but you want to date a woman that acts like a dude. That's a mere reflection of a dude. She's just a woman. That's confusion, man. That's confusion. Come on now. That's just what it is. Just call it what it is. Just call it what it is. And they get all offended, and then they say, oh, it's time to cancel everybody when somebody says something like that. And that's why I said what I said in one of my other videos, which went right over people's head when I was talking about what the baby said. I said things that may actually make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say some things that make sense, that is hard to like argue or refute, and I still get the same backlash. This is something that I would say, and that community would still come from my head. But it's like, man, I'm being real. That's real in the field. Why are you, as a gay man, why do you want to date another man that acts like a woman? That you are confused. You are confused, man. Like, that's literally what it is. I'm not confused. I want a woman. I don't want a woman that acts like a man. I want a woman that acts like a woman. I want a queen that acts like a queen. I'm not confused in regards to what I want. So I don't want to go get a woman, but then I want that woman to act like a dude. No, like, that's not what I'm after. I want a woman. I want that feminine energy. Like, that is what I want. That is what I need. Like, that is what I want. That's what I need. I want that feminine energy from a queen, from a woman, from a black woman. Like, that's what I want. No confusion there. Like, that's literally what it is. Like, somebody help that make sense to me. Like, somebody make that make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense, man. You going out of your way, you're a lesbian, but you going out of your way to date a woman that acts like a dude, that acts like me. Listen, man, I be seeing these, they almost be getting me. I be seeing the lesbian couples, man, and some of they be looking like me. They be out here looking like me. Like, come on, man. Like, I be seeing them. You will have one that, okay, cool, she looks like a woman, and then the next one look just like me. So you gotta look like, what's going on here? Wisdom for sure, man. Peace, Wisdom, man. I ain't even see you tap in. With that joint. Oh, Kyra, for sure. The name calling. You know, and they like to call us all type of phobias and phobic and all that type of stuff, man. But it's like, I've legit tried to have civilized conversations with some of them, man, expressing not even my concerns, just addressing the things that I believe in regards to that particular lifestyle. And there's never really a civilized conversation at the end of the day, because I'm going to bring up these points. I'm going to bring up these points, man. I'm going to bring up these points every time. And I've yet to really get a solid answer in regards to that. Beast reincarnated, man. You know where I stand in regards to the V word. I say don't get it, man. Just do what you need to do to protect your immune system in regards to eating properly, exercising, fasting, getting your water in, meditating, affirmations, all that good stuff. I say take that route. That's the safer route. What's the side effects that come with eating healthy? There are no side effects for eating healthy. It's only benefits that come with eating healthy and taking care of yourself. But if you one of those ones that ain't equipped to deal with that V word, then man, that could be your last shot. I know plenty of people that was their last shot. They went in healthy, ended up dead. You don't want that to be you. So I'd rather take my chances with eating right, exercising, and all that good stuff. I'd rather take my chances with that route, man. I'd rather opt for that. Because the way my body's set up, that may be my last shot, man. I literally trained a person that happened to his pops, man. Nothing was wrong with him. Went and got the V word. Now he's dead. I'm good on that. That ain't the way I'm gonna go out. That ain't gonna be on my tombstone. Like, I'm not going out that way. Like, I'm not going out like that. Not happening. Joshua, for sure. And that's what they hit you with. It's almost like when you start talking about interracial couples and they hit you with love is colorblind. Love has no color and things of that nature. And I always point out the hypocrisy there. People say love has no color. Pay attention to all the people that say that. I can kid you not. Every black man that has ever told me love has no color prefers white women. So that's letting you know love has a color because you prefer white women. So stop saying love has no color if you prefer white women. Just say you prefer white women. Every brother that has ever said that to me, when I do the knowledge to his dating history, he dates nothing but white women. And he's the main one trying to tell me love has no color. Yes, it does. You are preferring to date white women. That is your preference. So stop making it seem like you above everybody because you dating outside your race by saying love has no color. No, yes, it does. You just don't prefer to deal with your sisters. You prefer to deal with white women. And if that's your preference, cool, but stop hitting me with this old universal philosophy like you done transcended above and beyond this matrix, because you have not. You haven't. So a lot of times when people hit me with those type of philosophies, man, it's almost in a condescending tone. Love is love. Love has no color. It's like they trying to talk down on you because you out here saying, I'm only dating black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a heterosexual male and I love the black woman. When they start talking love is love and love has no color, it's almost like they trying to talk down on you. Like they didn't transcend it above and beyond that. Oh, you just stuck on black women, huh? I date white women. I date an Asian woman if she came to me. Good for you. That don't make your viewpoint better. That don't make your philosophy above and beyond the world. So that joint, people need to stop doing that. Stop saying that to me. Because I done had personal experiences with that, man. Like I said, every brother that I've known personally that tells me that literally prefers white women. And again, if that's what you prefer, cool for you, my brother. I don't prefer that. But if that's what you prefer, then just say that. I got some honest brothers, that's what they say. They just say, man, I just date white women. I just like white women. Man, you letting me know the truth, man. But stop sugarcoating it, man. That sugarcoating stuff, that's what I don't too much care for. Craig, man, they don't you know how it is, man. They don't want us to be great out here. These still for sure, man. Like for sure. For sure. And I think people be mistaking love for like preferences, man. So it's like, dude, you prefer a certain like shade of woman. You prefer those are preferences, man. That really ain't got nothing to do with love for real. You know what I'm saying? Those are preferences. So why are you telling me what love is colorblind? No, like you have a preference for the type of woman that you would date. That ain't love. You know what I'm saying? You just prefer to date white women. Just like I prefer black women, but that ain't really got anything to do with love. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be tripping, man. Montel, peace, what's happening? Oh, Jamar for sure. Yeah, Jamar. I have never. I'm be honest with you, man. It's just some people, like y'all know I'm for my people first. Y'all know I'm, you know what I'm saying, what they call race first. I deal with my people first. But that don't stop me from pointing out the nonsense that's in the black community as well, man. It's just some people that I've never cared for in the black community. It's just some people I never care for. And there's some people I used to care for that I don't care for. But Tariq Nasheed, I never cared for that dude. Not once. Like, not once. I've never cared for dude. He always rubbed me the wrong way, man. Sometimes it's all about your vibe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get bad vibes from people. And when I get the bad vibe from just trying to watch you and tap into you, then I'm not watching anything that's associated with dude. Like, that dude rubs me the wrong way. Like, his intentions, man, I question his intentions. I question his motives. Like, I question everything that dude does, man. Nick, peace. What's happening? Dizzy, peace. What's going on? See, he's in it. What I'm saying, like, what you say? My family took it. I'm just feel cursed because I'm black and Mexican in these spiritual wars, but I like black women. That's what I'm saying. See, they created that division. See, this is what they did, man. When they gave us all these ethnic labels, like, they created a division amongst a lot of us. Because at the end of the day, most of us are original people. But they didn't gave people different ethnicities and things like that. And now people associate with everything but black. And that's what created a problem. So a lot of people that they be blacker than me, but they gonna identify with being Puerto Rican and being Mexican and things like that. Whole while they skin tone just like mine. But if you try to tell them that they black, they looking at you like, nah, I ain't black, I'm Mexican. I ain't black, I'm half this. I ain't black, I'm half that. I ain't black, I'm 3/4 this. I ain't black, I'm 5% this. Like, they want to identify with everything but black. And again, I've ran down the color spectrum. Black, brown, red, yellow. All of that is technically considered original. It's when you get to the white that we had a problem, what we call the grafting process and things of that nature. But the black, brown, red, and yellow, all of that is essentially considered original. But you have a hard time getting other people to see it in that light. But if you one of the ones that see it in that light, then you cool with me. You cool with me for sure. Lachelle, peace, what's happening? Justin, man, I'm a drop a jewel, man, because I know a lot of people. I know some of the people that's on this joint right now fool with Young Pharaoh, man. So I don't really like to talk bad about people, but I never was able to get with dude, man. It was just like I said, man, it's a certain type of vibe that I'll be after, man. It's a certain way that you got to present yourself in order for me to like tap in and tune in, man. If I don't like the way that you carrying yourself, then I'm pretty much not gonna tune in to you, man. That's gonna be unattractive to me, and I'm not even gonna fool with it, man. And I never really was too fond of dude, man. Like, not too, I just wasn't too fond of him to the point where I just really never was able to tap in and tune in to dude like that, man. I just felt like, and I tried to look at it from the perspective of a young bull, man. So he's just out here with that young energy, but it's like it almost ain't got worse in regards to the way that he's carrying himself, man. So it's like, nah, like I never really was able to get with dude like that. Some of the things he was saying back in the day, I could semi rock with, just like Brother Polite. some of the things that he was on back in the day, I can rock with. But as like a person in regards to his vibe, I couldn't get with it, man. I could never get with the way he presented himself, man. Like, dude, like, come on, man. Oh, Beast reincarnated for sure. I'm 100% sure they doing that. I'm 100% sure that they manufacturing these variants. Lindell, you gonna have to. I ain't even see that story, man. What's the science behind that story, man? I must have missed it too. I must have missed it too. Justin, yeah, I saw the story, man, and what's crazy too. And I'ma just, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I want to point out something in regards to the whole Young Pharaoh situation, because I saw some of it. And this is where I said, I feel sorry for black women. Like, every time something like this happened, I feel sorry for black women. Why do I say that? Because a lot of brothers was coming to dude's defense, basically trying to say that they just trying to tear the black man down and things of that nature. So it's like the black woman cannot win out here when it comes to certain things. So if a black woman is talking to a dude that is of a high status and she get mistreated and she goes public with it, they gonna try to tear her down. So it's like, what's she supposed to do? And then when the black woman don't say nothing and wait years before she says anything, then she gets criticized for that too. Like, well, why you wasn't saying anything? If this what was happening, why you ain't say nothing to 10 years after the fact? Because she knew what would have happened if she would have said something immediately. So I kind of paid attention to some of the responses. It's like, wow, like, what? Like, black women can't win out here sometimes, man. Like, that's honestly how I be feeling sometimes, man. I just be feeling like that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Some of the stuff that I know personally that black women go through and are going through, when they try to go public with it, they straight get shunned. So I know a lot of people that's in that boat, like when something happens to them, they don't even want to say anything because they already know the backlash they gonna get because they done been there, done that. And that's a messed up place to be in. And some dudes abuse that power. Some dudes know that. Some dudes know that. And I want to drop a Jew. Some of these black dudes that got some of this knowledge, they are just some wicked dudes. It ain't always a situation where somebody trying to tear a black man down, man. Some of these dudes are just trash dudes. Like, that's a fact. So just because somebody got a high status don't mean that they not capable of being a trash person. So we got to stop that, man. Every time a woman accuses a brother of doing something, man, we got to be able to like decipher whether or not it's part of the agenda to tear a black man down. That's not the case all the time, man. Some of these dudes really out here putting their hands on these sisters, man. Like, it's happening. Like, that happens out here. And it's some of these dudes that have the knowledge. It's some of these dudes that you may respect. Like, some of them are out here putting their hands on black women. Like, that's happening. That's happening, man. It ain't always about somebody trying to tear a black man down. Like, yes, that happens, but that's not always the case, man. So we got to stop doing that. We got to stop thinking every time a sister comes out, speaks against a black man, that, oh, they trying to tear the black man down. No, some of these dudes literally out here just trash. Cheyenne, you said if the military knock on your door to get the V word, what is your backup plan? They just gonna have to do what they gotta do, because I'm not getting it. They're just gonna have to do what they gotta do. Whatever the ultimatum is. Listen, I'm not getting it. So I mean, if they come knocking at my door and they want to give me the V word, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Like, that's just it is what it is. I'm just not getting it. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta run that back. But I'm gonna continue to tell you all the same exact. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting it. Just not getting it. And that's a real big stretch, real big hypothetical. But if that's just so happened to happen, I'm still not getting it. So if that's what it's gonna take for people to believe that I'm not getting it, then so be it. But I'm telling you all right now, I'm not getting it. I don't care who runs up in the crib. Like, I'm not getting it. Dizzy, I gotta do more. I gotta do more knowledge to the situation because I ain't really. All I done been listening to is both of them. So with that being said, it's at that point I'm choosing sides. So I gotta. I don't know, man. I don't take a lot of stuff on face value, man. I don't take a lot of stuff on face value. So I have to hear an outside party who ain't really got no. You know what I'm saying? I got to hear a very unbiased perspective in regards to that story because right now it's he say, she say type deal. So I ain't really, I don't know, man. I got to hear from somebody who ain't got no type of involvement in this situation. Then that's when I'm able to make, you know what I'm saying, like an educated. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, somebody just unexpectedly pulled up on me in my gym here, so I got to deal with that, man. Y'all know I don't like surprises, so I'm gonna have to talk to said individual because I don't like surprises. Somebody just kind of unexpectedly pulled up here for a session, man. I thought I had more time, so I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all a little bit later on, man, because I was just getting warmed up. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man, a little bit later on. So be on the lookout, man. I'm gonna come back. Y'all be easy, man. I appreciate all y'all. Peace, man. Be looking out probably about 2-3 hours from now, man. I'm gonna be back on this joint in vent mode. But peace, y'all. Appreciate y'all.